Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. It's lovely to have everyone here. Happy New Year everybody. Welcome all my new subscribers. I am going to do today my very first month ahead Monday. So we are going to do we are going to try and get a month ahead. I'll tell you a little bit about how I did, why I did it, and then I had to use it, and we're trying to get it again. But I'll show you how I did it, and then yeah, we'll come up with a little plan maybe of how to do it. So I think it was the summer of 2023, we had noticed that everyone on like working tax credit would go on tax credits, and all of those things were going over to this universal income system. And I remember doing a video at the time. If you are an OG, you will remember that I was absolutely bricking it, because I thought, yeah, I've got folders and I've got emergency funds, and you know, I've got bits and pieces to last, but if I really couldn't pay the bills for a month or more, what on earth am I going to do? So that sort of spurred me into action. And then sort of 14, I think it was 15 or 16 months later, I had saved up quite a lot, certainly enough to cover rent and bills, which bills I include is direct debits, which is electricity, poll tax, any insurances, stuff like that. And yeah, I had a whole month saved up, but then the inevitable happened. I had my migration notice, and I had no money for 6 weeks. So it sort of paid most of it that I had saved. As things stand today, I do have a month's worth of rent and a month's worth of direct debits. I don't have any food saved up or anything like that. That's what we're going to be saving for now. But yeah, it was, I have to say, I was so pleased to not borrow that money off them to pay it back. I mean, they don't charge you interest or anything on it. But a few people that I was talking to at the time said that it was just a bit it was stupid how they did it. So anyway, I was able to survive. If you want to go back that far, I'm sure I've got videos of it. I think I was stuffing not very much a week, even less than I do now. So yeah, it became of paramount importance to be able to do that again. Not just because, you know, what happens if, you know, I don't get paid, or, you know, I can't work, or, you know, I can't look after Oscar, or from a purely, how can I explain it? It's like, it gives you peace of mind. It's a bit like all my prepping that I do. It just gives you peace of mind, so you can focus on all those things that are important, especially if it's an emergency or a crisis. The last thing you want to be thinking about is, oh, how am I going to pay the rent? So yeah, if you look at it from that point of perspective, it is the same as prepping. It gives you peace of mind. So like I said, at the moment I've got enough to pay 1 month's rent and 1 month of direct debits, which I have to say, obviously I'm like, oh, that's not enough, but it is enough. It took me a long time to do that. I had to build it back up. So yes, it does give you a bit of peace of mind, but my main focus this year is, because I am on my own. If you are new, I am on my own. I have 3 kids. My oldest one, he's gone, bless him, he's got a little flat. And my middle one, she's just gone to university, so that was an extra expense. Yeah, you know, it's something extra that I've got to cover this year. And it's just, life changed so much from last summer. So I wanted my month ahead to reflect that, and I wanted to save for the whole month. So I'll show you what I'm doing, and I stop blathering, Emily. Right, okay. So what I've done is I've just sorted out what everything is. So rent is 600, direct debits is 390. Unfortunately, direct debits includes my electricity bill, but it doesn't include my gas meter, which I have a meter because this is an ex-council house and they won't come and change it. So I've got a gas meter which I put about £20 a week in on a good week. But during these winter months, I tend to put a bit more in. So I've lumped gas meter and house together, and we're going to put 160 in. So that's 80 for each. Or we can swing one way or the other if that's need be. Food and fun. At the moment, we have £80 a week in our budget. So that gives us, what's that give us? 8, 16, so that gives us 320 anyway, so there's an extra week on there, so that's a 5 weeks, that's 5-week month. Then we've got car and transport, which is 100. Sometimes we catch the train, and even though now I've got Oscar a mobility car, still have to put petrol in it, and to fill that thing up it's about £55-65, depending on whether I put the super unleaded stuff in it, which I like to because it is a brand new car. And then yeah, just enough train fare to get to hospital and back. I've put £100 in family, that's in case both my oldest two now live away. Well, my middle one keeps coming back, which I love her for. Yeah, my oldest one is just around the corner as well. But, you know, you never know. So I'd like to have a little bit in there to cover anything the kids want as well. And then I know that I've got an emergency fund and stuff, but I'd just like to put, in case we have to go to hospital, or there is a little emergency. I'm not talking anything major. If it is, obviously I can take it out of my emergency fund, but I'm just talking about bits and pieces that might come up in that month. Yeah, prime example this weekend, like people needed to come home on the train and stuff. So yeah, it's that's what I've worked out, and that works out at about £1,850, which I just know, yeah, I'll round it up to £2,000, but I'll never get there. So 1,850 is perfectly adequate. So how are we going to do this? Well, every Monday or every Monday-ish, we are gonna, whatever we've got, I'll show you my little one. Oh, I must reach that one over actually. Sorry if I knocked you then. I save in a jar. So some weeks I have £5 to use, other weeks I have pound coins to use, and whatever we've got, whether it's a £5 or whether it's 50 quid, it is going in here. I am going to divvy it up slightly differently because what I have done is, these are all my challenges. I made these for this so I could just game it, which for me, being quite a visual person, it makes things so much more interesting. You don't have to buy these out of my shop. My Ko-fi shop is always linked down below. I do have freebies down below, and I have a free winter set down below at the moment. I'll put in my Ko-fi shop. All you've got to do is download them and print them out. If you think that this will help you as well, I've got all options in there. So basically what we've got is, this is a painting that I did of my boy. He is my golden Labrador. He is my golden boy. He's my little black Labrador called Teddy. This is a painting. My painting is up on the wall. I did a watercolour. It's very pretty. So my son kindly scanned it in somehow, and here it is on a piece of paper. So we've got him as Rent. Then I've got my mushrooms. I have so mushroom in my heart for autumn. Those are direct debit, so that's what that's going to cover. Then we've got gas meter and house, which is wildlife savings. And as you can see, I didn't take this out at the back end of last year, and sometime during November and October we were stuffing this still till Christmas came and bodged it all up. Again, my fault, because we hadn't saved enough in time. So yeah, and then just gorgeous. That's Food and Fun. That's a really old one of mine. Carry Me Away to Autumn. It's our little pumpkin chariot. Look at this, cute. So we've got car and transport. What else am I going to do with that, eh? And then emergency and hospital is sweater weather. And then the last one we've got is just roll with it, and that is going to be for family. So we are basically going to put 50% of whatever we've got, whether it's 50% of £5 or 50% of 50, and we are going to stuff rent and direct debits first. So say it's half, rent gets 35%, direct debits get 15, so that's already half of the money sorted out, and then we just game day the rest, if that makes sense. I want most of the principal money to go to rent, a little bit to go to direct debits, and then we'll worry about this. These two are the most important things. If you're new here, I'm a prepper. There's a whole proper playlist down below. If you're wondering why I'm not worried about food, go and watch my videos. I do keep a very well stocked pantry and stuff, and could quite happily go without going to Tesco's for quite a while. So yeah, none of this is important. Gas meter maybe, but I'll probably just take some of that out of here. Anyway, I always keep a nice amount on here. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. So I hope that makes sense. We're going to get the money, whatever money it is. Usually we get £40 a week for savings challenges. I've got my autumn binder, and also I've got this one. So usually I divvy it up between them, whatever I think needs more, and then whatever change I can save, whatever I can say. I'm dead serious about this year. This has got to be our main priority, plus thinking about stuff. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm on my own. I don't get any help from anyone, so it's gonna be it's important that the kids are catered for. Say I wasn't here anymore, so yeah, they don't have to worry about stuff like that. I do have an insurance policy as well for them, but that's not the point. That would need time to be settled and that sort of thing, and in the meantime they can pay bills. So I'm sorry, I've just spent how long? Spent 12 minutes sorting that out. I'm so sorry. I hope that all makes sense. We did get a bonus in the new year, because of our 52-week challenge. This is why all these things are important. So what we are going to do is, I've got as well about £40–50 saved up, because again, we save in this sinking fund every week. Whether it gets a £5 or whether it gets a £10, we save every week. We do our little scratch off and put it in the envelope. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, oh, we've got £50 in there. So we will sort that out as well. Let's count up and see how much we've got, and then I'll show you, because this is a nice example. We've got a lot here. A nice example of what I'm going to do with it, and then we will take it from there. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25. So we've got 125 to kick us off for the new year, which is amazing. So 125 divided by 2 is 60 something and a bit. Okay, right, so, oh, come here you. I don't need my ding ding bell. Right, so 125 divided by 2 is £62.50. So what we are going to do is we are going to straight up put 50, 60, forget the £2.50. We've got £60 here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to put 10, 20, 30, 40 in Labrador Love, and then 20 in direct debits, the mushroom one, if that makes sense. So that means that the 50% has already gone out, and this we can game day wherever we like. So if they get extra, that's fine, but as long as they've got 50% of that money already. I hope that's making sense. If it doesn't, please, please, please ask me questions, contact me. You know that I'm always here to help. But yeah, I want them to get money before I start game daying, because this, maybe this one, maybe this one. Do you know what I mean? These are the two that need to be paid, and then the rest we can worry about after. I don't know, maybe your priorities are different and you'd rather have, you know, you don't have stored what I do, so food would be up there instead of direct debits. Do you see what I mean? You have to, that's a wonderful thing about cash stuffing, is you can suit it to your needs, you can suit it, you know, to your budget, and you can suit it to your life as well. So let's put these on. Can you see that? Because my camera angle has changed a little. Right. So what we are going to do is we are going to get our little tower out. And we are going to game day this. So we've got 7 here, which is uberly awkward. So I am just going to do 2. And then if it's over 7, I will then choose which one gets it. So we've got quite a few £5 notes here. So I'll throw the dice, whichever it is, we'll just put a £5 on it. So are you ready? Right. So we've got 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. 4 and 4 is 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we've got 5, which is just gorgeous. Now we've got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got some wildlife savings, which is our gas meter. Got 3 and 5, which is 8, which makes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we've got 5. 5 comes up a lot, doesn't it? Now we've got 7. We've finally got one in our Miss Tiggy Winkle. This is the lady that's in my garden. We have our own personal hedgehog, our own pet hedgehog, I should say. Yeah, she's they're snuffling around. A dog almost licked her the other day, poor sausage. Right, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yay! Okay, so we've got 5 again. And we've got 3. My Labrador's got some. My lovely teddy. 6, which is that one. And we've got 9, which is wildlife savings. And then our last one, ooh, 5 and 6, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Right, okay. So if that makes sense, that's what we're going to do from now on. Usually, though, unfortunately, it's not with £5 notes. Usually it's with pound coins. But it doesn't matter. I promise you, even if you stuff only a few pounds a week, it will soon add up. I promise, I promise, I promise. And if you've got any spare, or you know, if you've if you've got any spare, then literally chuck it in the pot and just mark it off one of these. Okay, so we've got 10. Let's get our pen out. That's the little one. I don't need the little one. I've got a lovely fine point one. Right, ordinary Sharpie. So what have we got? We've got 10. So 10 little carriages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did put a little key at the bottom of these. You could make the carriages, you know, something different. I might do that next time, you know, like make some of them £10. So, you know, if we get a lot like this, then yeah, we could do that. But yes, so there's that one. So for our jumpers, these are £2 a piece because they're only little. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I love these jumpers. I usually go along and do both sides. So there's 10 in there. Wildlife savings, obviously for our gas meter in our house. If I haven't got 10, I will then start doing the letters as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I missed any little critters out? 7? No, I haven't. So 8, 9, 10 on the lettering. There we go. So that is wonderful. Then let's do just gorgeous. So we've got 15 on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at that, 14. Let's do the vine as well. So that's 15. There we go. So that's 15 in just gorgeous. Then we've just got 5, which is fortunate. We've got a 5 and a dice roll. So I'll just pop that dice off. And my pen seems to be running out as well. So there's that one. That one's for family. Right, let's do the 2 main ones. So, for direct debits, yeah, I can actually start packing these up now. I'll show you what I'm going to do with them as well. I've got their own little jar that they can go in. So now that we've counted it all up, all this can go in one pot. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, sorry. My daughter's just come in and the dog has just gone potty. Oh, he misses everyone when they're gone and then he's so excited. If you have a Labrador, you know exactly what I mean. So there's £30 going into direct debits. That is amazing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 30. Look at that. So it doesn't matter how you do it, just to make sure that it's saved. So that money can go in there as well now. And then I will just note on the back of it, once we've say completed this and knocked it off, I've got how much needs to be saved, but also I'll put how much is saved for each thing on there. And then we'll know how much we've got in each. And the last one, which is my lovely boy who is now flapping around. We've got 10, 20, 30, and we've got 45 in there. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 39, 40. Okay, right, look at that. My goodness me. I'm going to have to either make these £5 each or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because I always leave a little key in the bottom so you can make them more than £1. It's just usually I do play with pound coins, which is why they're just £1. But obviously we are very lucky. Our 52-week challenge is fed into this. So yeah, and we are going to do that. So that's that one done. So that's 45 on there. My goodness me. So that is amazing. So what I am going to do is I will speed this bit up as well. I am literally going to go run and get the jar, and also we're going to empty this as well. So 1 second. Okay, so here we go. I've just got another one of these jars. These jars are on Amazon. And I've got the little doggy one, and it's so cute, and it just says paws off. I don't think you can see that in this light, but yeah. So yeah, I've got date and amount and that sort of thing. So just put a spare bit of paper in there in case I needed it. So let's put all of this in here. And also, very satisfying, with all my little challenges, you always get an envelope, because if you don't want to use it for that, then you don't have to. So I'm just going to count this before we put it in, because I'm so glad I never emptied this. I never realised that I did this in November. Sort of took a back seat because we were panicking about Christmas. Well, I was panicking, you were all fine. But yeah, so I'm so glad that I did this. So that means we've got extra to kickstart the new year already. That's that one. I don't know how much is in here. I think it's a fairly large amount. Okay. Yeah, my oldest has just turned up. Sorry about that. Good. Right, okay. Let's pop all these back in then. So, I mean, these all look fabulous now. Look at that. They all look... Ooh, excuse me. They all look really good. Really full up. So that's excellent. Right, okay. So they can all go away in there, and then we can say safely that we have, let me count this, all together. That we have, oh, a tower's gone over, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 70, 5, 85, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2, 215 towards our total already. That is absolutely amazing, and I didn't even realise that I'd kept money in here, so that was a lot that we'd done on a previous video. I think it was in November, might even have been October. So yeah, look at that. Wow. So that is our month ahead fund. So yeah, as ever, all my links are down below. I hope you enjoyed this. If you've got any questions, please leave them down below. I am no financial expert, let me just say that, but I know that this system works, and I know that it works for me, and I can answer any questions from my point of view that you would like answered. So yeah, please do come and join me on Wednesday. On Wednesday we are Bible studying, and also this week I'm going to do a face-to-face no spend. I almost spent a lot of money on something really stupid, but I did rein myself in, and it was, I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, let me know down below if you are still on the no spend with me. We're taking it a month at a time, even though I said it's no spend 2025. It's going to be January 1st, and then we'll carry on from there. So I hope this made sense, and I hope this helped. Please, if it did, give me a like, subscribe, come along on our journey, and yeah, welcome to my very first month ahead Mondays. So thank you so much for joining. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And God bless you all. Let's say our motto as well, which is, oh my goodness, what is it? Use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. So yeah, we like that one. Okay, God bless you everybody, and I will see you very soon on Autumn Budgets. Love to all. Bye.